Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are following us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Give us a 5-star rating. It massively helps us out. Enjoy.
Welcome back to Pitch Side, ladies and gentlemen. We are joined today by my co-host, Reverend, and I just want to say...
You got a beer, man.
I have got a bloody beer, and you know what?
What is going
I love
on?
it. You know, I've had a long day.
Is it really that difficult to just do a pod with me?
I've been cleaning my flat, and I saw it in the fridge, and I was like, you know what? You know when you just fancy a beer sometimes?
Yeah.
That's what happened. Jamie's on the beers as well. He's not got any on him.
And he's
Drinking on the job, I might add.
This is outrageous.
He's drinking on the job. This man, however, is not drinking. He's taking a year of celibacy.
That's sex.
That's not.
That's soberness.
Sobriety. Sobriety. Oh god.
Yeah.
A year of sobriety, and actually, I think
Definitely not celibacy.
this man deserves a round of applause after what he achieved at the weekend. He raised how much money?
Nearly $4,000.
Nearly £4,000. Bloody hell, mate.
Yeah.
That's actually quite fucking hell.
You gave me 40.
I did. I gave you a 10.
And in Theo's donation, I should put this out for the public. He commented, "Gonna overtake you this week on FPL, mate. Keep it up."
Even outside of the WhatsApp group are cursed.
And let's give them some context, shall we? How's your FPL doing this week, Theo Baker?
I would go as saying it could arguably be one of the worst chip plays in the history of FPL.
So Theo played his bench boost,
Which is a good idea.
Yeah, in theory, it's a good idea.
had a
It
lot
means
of double
all
game
the
week
players
players.
that you have, including your bench players,
right.
get points for the week.
Yeah,
And
Ronaldo
you only get it once a season, right? So use it sparingly. However, Theo's current game week rank, I checked this before he came, is like 6 out of 9 million. So
What? 6 million?
yeah, you're like 6,100,000. I thought, you know.
And look, I didn't anticipate Ronaldo being dropped.
Yeah, no. What is going on with that, by the way? Did you see Roy Keane's outburst?
It's ridiculous. What did he say?
Or just about Man United in general.
Yeah, there's a shit show at the moment.
Yeah.
But
big time.
look, I've still got a lot of double game week players left to play, so I could pull it back. You know, the likes of on the bench boost, I've got James Ward-Prowse. I went triple Southampton, you know, and they just happened to have a stinker. But
I don't think anyone would have predicted Villa 4-0.
Exactly, they're one of the informed teams, I'd say, Southampton right now. So I played my cards right. I just got let down. Ever since I bought Gabriele, and he hasn't scored me more than 1 point per game. Cancelo decided to have a fucking stinker as well. He's on 2 points. Do you know what I mean? Like
that was a good goal, to be fair, to Sancho. To be fair to United.
Bloody good goal, actually.
Yeah,
bloody good goal. The only person to score me points.
If Cancelo scored that bicycle kick, then
oh my God, I would be creaming. But Trent's the only person. And I decided to go for Mason Mount over Kai Havertz.
That's just unfortunate, really.
Very unfortunate. But anyways, look, before we get back onto the FPL, Reeve, we got to talk about what you've been up to this weekend. So why don't you explain to the viewers?
So the challenge that I undertook in order to raise money for Mind charity, the link is actually still on my Instagram. So if you want to donate and, you know, give to a great cause, then by all means. It's called the 4x4x48 challenge. Now, when I said this to Theo originally, he went, "Don't do it, mate. I've had a mate that's previously done this and he almost died."
Yeah.
So
it's the David Goggins challenge.
It is a David Goggins challenge. Although I don't know if it's actually David Goggins. He seemed to take credit for it. But I read an article that it was from somebody else originally, and then he kind of just
it.
Yeah,
he stole it and pioneered it.
Yeah,
sort of like what happened.
But
with
it's definitely yeah. You're the pioneer.
So what you do is you run 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours, which equates to running 2 marathons.
Just under
2 marathons. Yeah. Now, you've never ran a marathon before.
I've never run a half.
You've never run a half marathon. The fact that your legs, but the fact that you're walking,
it's not. Honestly, 4 miles isn't as bad as it seems.
It's like
it's
just 6.5k.
Yeah, each time. But the problem is the stop-start in between. However, if you genuinely, if people are going to do this, I'll just give advice to them if they're watching, because hopefully it's probably quite an informative podcast for once. But the whole gap in between each section of running that you do should be spent on recovery. And if you don't do that, then you'll suffer. But I had
a bike in between.
I don't have a bike.
Like an indoor bike.
Yeah, well, that would have been a good idea.
Keep your legs moving, icing. Actually, maybe should you be icing though? Because then you're going back out again.
I had for my final 5, I had an ice bath after each one, and honestly, it was a game. I felt fresh.
Really?
Each time, yeah, it was so good,
mate. It's
because it reduces all the swelling and the fluid that you've just like built up over 2 days.
See, when I did my marathon, but suppose you have been running, so you have been training a little bit for it. So
yeah. But I was training for the half.
Yeah.
And then I remembered, because I remember we had this conversation, I remembered that the Goggins challenge was coming around soon. And I was like, oh,
perfect.
At the start of the year, I wanted to do this and I forgot all about it. But now I'm actually just training for another running event. And hopefully it coincides well.
And I remember when you said you hated running and running's not your sport, but now look at you.
I'm not very quick though. I'm not good.
You held a decent pace. Like you held a good pace for the entire thing. You paced it very well. But like, when I did my marathon, I did it on no training. I couldn't walk for 2 weeks. I woke up the next day and genuinely I couldn't bend my legs. I could not bend my legs.
Did you? Yeah, but did you do, when you finished? Did you do anything like to cool? Like
I sat on my bed eating pizza and sweets.
That is the worst possible thing.
The thought of getting an ice bath honestly just stressed me out. So I had a hot bath.
No.
Yes.
You need to reduce the inflammation.
I know. But when you do it, you just like can't be arsed with that. Like fuck that. Do you know what I mean?
But yeah. But we've got half marathon coming up soon.
We have. That's why we brought it up. Yeah. So obviously you survived your 4x48, 4x48.
Yeah.
And your legs are doing pretty well at the moment, aren't they? Your ankle's a bit messed up.
Yeah. My.
Was your knees okay?
Kind of. Yeah. Throughout the challenge, they were getting progressively worse, but if you don't run that fast, they're not.
That's the thing. I've slowed down my running. You know how I couldn't really run without my knee hurting. I'd have to wear a knee brace.
Yeah.
The last 3 or 4 runs I've ran with no knee brace and I've had no pain. It shows that once you get the miles in your legs, it just keeps clocking up. You get stronger and stronger and stronger. Yeah. But as we were saying, we have a half marathon coming up in Hawaii.
Whee!
Us and the boys are doing it. So who is doing it?
Gibber.
Big Gibber.
Freezy.
Big Freezy.
Harry.
Big
but
Harry.
He has shin splints, so we don't know if he's doing it.
Fingers crossed he can do it. Fingers crossed.
We hope that he can. And finally,
us two, and the most surprising of all,
who I have full faith that he's going to do, but at the moment I've seen his Strava and he's not really putting in many miles.
No, he does sometimes. He needs to up it a little bit.
Okay.
He needs to up it a little bit. He has been ill.
Chippo Crimes
is doing a half marathon, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And if that's not a reason enough to to donate, I don't know what it is. We're running on behalf of Global Make Some Noise in partnership with Capital Radio. Mm-hmm. You might see us on the radio. They want to get us on.
See us.
Or hear us on the radio. Whatever. So if you do want to donate to a great cause, we'll leave it in the link in the description down below. There's a few ways you can donate. You can either go straight to, it's all under my Just Giving page, which we'll leave a link in the description down below, or a much easier way, which I really feel really cool about this actually happening, is we've got a text code. So you can text in a number with your donate, with how much you want to donate.
What, like Comic Relief?
Exactly. Or I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
They're very different things.
So if you to donate £5, you can text RUN5.
They're going to start donating to get rid of you halfway through.
You can donate to RUN5 for £5 to 70766. £10 you do RUN10 to 70766. RUN20 you can donate £20, 70766. And that is obviously all the money goes to Global and Make Some Noise.
I'm sure people don't mind us shouting out charity on the pod.
No, surely. Why would they?
Like, we've put enough hours in talking about football that let's try and make
actually,
money for.
I'll be making a video on the whole thing, and we are going to be doing a Hawaii special.
We are.
We're going to be doing a Hawaii pitch side
special.
Should
we have announced that? Does it matter? It doesn't really matter, does it?
Why?
No, it doesn't. Oh, that's what I'm saying.
No, fuck it. We're announcing it. We'll get
we've got a Hawaii special pitch side episode, ladies and gentlemen. So look forward to that.
Very, very exciting stuff.
All right, back to more pressing matters.
Yes.
The game week's not quite done, as we know. This comes out on Thursday, pretty much at the time where the second part of the game week's games will be played.
So the games that haven't played are Wolves, Watford, Southampton, Newcastle, Norwich, Chelsea, Leeds, Villa. Now, I really am desperate for a Mount hat-trick. Like, I'm gagging for a Mount hat-trick. The fact that I went Mount over Havertz, I honestly, when they say like FPL like affects mental health?
Oh, big time.
Yeah, I was driving the car to an 80s weekend with the missus for her mum's birthday. We had a belter of the time, by the way. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I was in such a foul mood.
You're drowning your sorrows.
Havertz kept scoring. Everyone else's teams kept doing well.
Yeah.
And no one on my team had got me any points. I was in an awful mood.
Yeah.
It ruined my weekend. I had a great time.
It has been a rather large fall from grace, really.
Even just Man United scoring against City, like, just give me a clean sheet. Ever since I brought Gabriel in, he's not got me any points. Like,
It'll come good. Come good.
I've decided to go down the route of not caring anymore. You know, I gave it the big one when I was first.
You know what your persona is now for FPL. You know that meme where it's like smiley face underneath is just bawling tears. That's literally how Theo acts in chat now.
No, but the thing is, like, realistically, am I gonna finish bottom 2? No.
I agree.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, surely you have like there's goals for the season.
There's one goal for me that was the entire season.
Beat Chris MD.
And if Chelsea keep another clean sheet,
yeah, he's got triple Chelsea.
He's got triple Chelsea defense. If Chelsea keep another clean sheet, then genuinely, I'm in trouble.
Yeah,
I'm actually in trouble. Like the gap is closing. It's not looking good for me. To put it into perspective. Chippo's on 73, Chris on 74. I'm on 39.
Yeah, it's pretty dire. But there are 10 weeks left and there's plenty of games.
But then all it takes is Southampton to absolutely dick down Newcastle, keep a clean sheet.
Do you think that's going to happen? Really think that's going to happen?
Probably not. No, Newcastle are looking really, really good, aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean,
your mate, Dan Burn, is pretty much the reason why you're going to do shit this week.
I know. They laughed at me. Well, they're not laughing now. Well, if Wolves keep a clean sheet against Watford, Connor Cody should get a good amount of points. But if Wolves don't keep a clean sheet, then I hope Dennis scores.
Yeah, I was kind of like that with Arsenal. You know, when he got an offside goal in 17 seconds, I was like, oh my God, the perfect goal that I didn't want to go in.
I tell you what, can we actually touch on Arsenal a little bit?
Yeah.
Because
this is a football podcast. So.
The goals that were scored in that game
are ridiculous.
Five of the best, I would say.
Unbelievable. That right there, 3 of those goals are goal of the month contenders just on their own.
It did remind you of Wenger ball, didn't it? One touch passing, Martin Odegaard.
Even the Cucho goal?
Yeah. Oh, what a finish, Bicey. Well, scissor kick Bicey thing, wasn't it?
It was very shinny though, wasn't it?
But even the Martinelli finish, the Saka finish, the layups from Lacazette, Odegaard spinning backhill pass.
Arteta's assist.
Arteta.
Where he ran out of his technical. Do you not hear the?
No.
There's a bit of controversy about Mikel Arteta. He ran out of his technical area to throw the ball to Saka, I think, for the throw-in.
What a legend.
And then they took a quick throw and everything was first touch and then Martinelli's finished.
Oh, that's for the Martinelli goal. It came from Arteta. Well, look, that's what managers are there for, you know, player manager. Yeah. I absolutely love it.
And Dermot Gallagher in the BT studio was like, well, technically he's not done anything wrong.
Oh, so. Piss off, Dermot. Oh, he backed it?
Yeah. He was like...
That's all good then.
Because he was basically... He was basically saying that if Arteta wasn't there, then if the ball had come to him in his technical area, he'd have just given it back anyway. So all he was doing was just like speeding up the process. It's not like
I get you,
because he's been a ball boy in that incident, right? So
did you see Martin Keown come out on TV?
No,
not quite that.
Okay,
sorry. He came out saying, I have to apologise to big Martin Odegaard. He said, I didn't rate him at the start of the season, and he didn't know what the deal was with him, because obviously, you know, he was a 16-year-old star.
But we all know that Martin Keown knows nothing about football, right?
I know.
He was a really good centre-back back in his day, but as a pundit, he knows nothing.
I know, and a manager.
For Wembley Cups.
But he came out and said he's absolutely fantastic. You know, he's really blossoming under Arteta. He's becoming our new Mesut Ozil, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like, he's playing so well. He's the heart of everything, and he's playing
so
well.
Wait, Keown said this, or you're saying this?
Well, he said that, yeah, but I'm sort of going off him.
Because I was going to say, like, anyone that saw just a few games of him at Sociedad would know that he's ridiculous.
He is so good, and he's playing so well that he's keeping Smith Rowe on the bench, who's had his best season ever in an Arsenal shirt.
Well, actually, I'd say that Martinelli's more doing that than because Emil.
Martinelli's more of a winger.
Yeah, but Emil plays off the left now, doesn't he?
Well, yeah, but he also played number 10 for us. He was the heart, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Either way, this Arsenal team are really in the driving seat for 4th position.
Yeah,
I think we're currently sitting in 4th position,
and we've got games in hand.
3 games in hand over Man United.
It's crazy.
3 games in hand. We got a game in hand over Chelsea. We got 3 games in hand over Man City. I'm not... You know, they laughed at me.
Yeah.
But if we get 9 points, that puts us up to 57...
I think we can get 3rd above 57 Chelsea, points. In all honesty.
If we just keep... Man City drop points...
Well, we don't have any European competitions.
Man City drop points. We could get the title.
No, come on, man.
No, we could.
Because then Liverpool would do it.
We definitely, I suppose we are definitely favourites. Like we are three games in hand over West Ham, game in hand over Tottenham.
For top, I think I'm almost guaranteed. It's almost guaranteed that Arsenal get top 4.
Well, don't say that, please, because you know what we're like.
Nah, we don't have any other commitments. Every single other team around us, apart from maybe Wolves and Spurs.
We do have a tough fixture run, though. That's the only issue. So Arsenal's fixture run...
No, it's pretty good.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, we've got Leicester, then Liverpool.
But that's 2 games, but a fixture run is...
Leicester, Liverpool, Villa.
We'll win that.
Leicester, Liverpool, Villa, Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
And they seem to be our bogey team, so to speak,
Just
aren't
go
they?
to...
Like, Big Pat.
Go to...
But I don't know, games in hand are against like Leicester, Liverpool,
they're against like Chelsea and Tottenham, aren't they?
It's tough. We got a tough...
Yeah, look at that for the rest of the season. Brighton, Southampton.
Once we get
United,
over the next few weeks,
the final 3 are simple.
Yeah. But we have to get over the next. If we can get results from the next 3 games, then I think we should be wrapping up top 4.
But if we get anything from that Liverpool game, then the title is pretty much Man City's.
Do you think?
Yeah,
they're just going to run away with it. Man City are too good at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah. Speaking of Liverpool, have you seen Jurgen Klopp's again come out with saying 5 substitutes are mandatory? The amount of games we're playing are ridiculous. We've played Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
I mean, I do understand his point.
Yeah, but it also hinders the other teams in the Premier League that don't have the squad depth of Liverpool and Man City.
Yeah, he's saying all this, but you literally have a bigger squad depth than like half the teams in the Premier. Yeah. Like, just rotate, mate.
I saw some arguments on Twitter as to why Jurgen Klopp needs to just shut up. Is because, like League 1 and League 2 sides.
Yeah.
They play like 40 plus league games a year. They're in like 4 domestic cups, Papa John's Trophy, FA Cup, League Cup, etc., etc. And they have like half the squad depth.
Yeah, they don't have what Liverpool have.
Liverpool and Man City.
Probably they may not even have like the recovery that Liverpool can get in.
Absolutely
you know what I mean?
not.
Like, the facilities won't be as good as say Melwood.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to shut up.
Yeah. I love him though. I think Jurgen Klopp's a great character and brilliant for the Premier League, but you can't just come in as a manager and try and bully the system as to what you think will be better for your team.
He's a weird one. Like, he's such a likable guy, but he's also like a moaner.
Yeah,
he does moan quite a lot. Now, moving away from the Premier League.
He's a winner though, isn't he?
Serial winner.
That's the problem. And if winners don't get their way, then they give it a little moan.
I saw a stat recently.
Which one?
It's outside of the Premier. It's League stat. So
is it to do with Messi?
It is to do with Messi.
I know the one you're going to say.
So Messi, for the first time since 2009, failed to register a shot
in a game.
In a game.
Okay.
Now
did he play 90?
Yeah.
Did he play 90?
I think he did play 90.
It wouldn't be a stat if he didn't.
It was against Nice, wasn't it?
Yeah. So, and Ronaldo missing more games, coming out of random hip flexor injuries, which Roy Keane was very sus about.
Yeah, are you trying to say that this is the end?
Not necessarily the end. Are we looking at the beginning of the end?
That happened a little while ago, I think, didn't it?
I know, but it's really starting to pay dividends now,
that happened when they both moved, I think.
But it's really showing now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, PSG are relying on Mbappe, and at the moment Messi's not delivering. Neymar's gone a little bit weak. Ronaldo for United had a belt.
Do you know? I don't know. I haven't kept up enough with PSG to know how well they're doing. So I don't.
They're doing all right, but like Henry came out and said. Speaking of Henry,
I know what you did.
Henry came out and said when he goes, Messi left Barcelona crying. All right, he suffered an emotional shock because he did not expect to have to leave. People say that he has everything in Paris, but that's not obvious. When I left Arsenal for Barca, it took me a year to get well. So are we just seeing Messi in a transitional phase, or are we seeing Messi in his decline?
No, I think it's just he's getting used to a different. You got to remember, his whole life has been built around that.
Exactly, it's like a whole.
Yeah, I was going to say he played the full 90. Yeah,
90 minutes. Like, yeah, as you said, he's not just moved clubs; he's moved life essentially.
Yeah, and his family. Has his family gone with him?
I think so. So could we see Messi next season?
Maybe his kids aren't doing well in school, you know?
Or like, so many factors. Exactly. So many factors that you don't realise. Like, could we see Messi next season? Obviously, I know PSG They need to win a Champions League ASAP. They've got arguably the best front three in world football at the moment.
Yep.
Are we going to be seeing PSG not win it again this year? But next season, if they manage to keep hold of Mbappe, which I don't think they are,
I don't think that's possible.
Is Messi going to prosper at PSG?
Who do they bring in to replace Kylian?
Haaland.
Do you reckon?
All right, who else can afford him? Dortmund have come out and said like it's going to cost minimum 250 mil.
That's mental.
200.
But it's probably what his value is.
Like the only team that can afford that are Newcastle United.
yeah.
And PSG. PSG bought Neymar.
Who are now dangerous, by the way.
Exactly.
They are flying up.
Exactly.
And they've not even really had that much time to gel.
But they bought such sensible signings. That's the thing.
Yeah, but think they've bought one of the best players in Ligue 1 as well, and he's not played a game yet fully.
Actually,
Bruno
Eddie Howe spoke about it.
Guimaraes.
Did you see what he said? He was like, look, I know he's not played, but it would be so unfair on the likes of Willock.
Yeah,
and
their middle three at the moment is playing insanely well.
Joe Linton.
Joe Linton's revival has been phenomenal.
Yeah, he was a laughing stock, wasn't he?
Genuinely, he could be one of the best centre mids over the next few seasons in the Premier League.
Yeah, well, Kieran Trippier on the True Geordie podcast said like he genuinely has all the ability to become world class at centre mid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how much he rates him.
That doesn't surprise me.
Mental.
He's got such like a. I'm trying to think of a player that he resembles. He's got
Yaya Toure.
Yeah, similar to.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just such a difficult presence to like boss in the midfield. Yeah, I rate it. Shelby's quality. Willock's on fire at the moment, so you can't drop him. Joe Linton just runs the game from midfield. Who do you drop in this 4-3-3 that they play?
You can't.
But Bruno Guimaraes, or whatever
as soon
his
as
name
one,
is so good.
Surely you have to. As soon as one person has like a poor performance, then you bring him in because you got to try him out.
You reckon it's Willock when he misses his it comes to the end of his purple patch.
Maybe, yeah. He's very much a James Maddison, isn't he, Joe Willock? Do you know what I mean? Like Maddison only scores goals in clusters.
Streaky.
Well, Willock had that insane
7. He drew Shearer's record, didn't he?
Yeah. Speaking of records, Harry Kane, he's back.
Yeah.
He's back.
I never doubted him, by the way. I want this to be known on previous podcasts when we've had discussions about Haaland versus Kane to City, and I said, "Oh, Kane's the man. Don't let it phase you."
I mean,
I've got faith in the England number 9. You know,
you did back him. You didn't back him. You took him out of the FPL.
Yeah, he was getting 2 points a week. So
you took him out. You took him out and started banging it in. So you did actually sort of.
Well, I took him out. I took him out when he had 2 postponed games.
Oh, that's fair enough.
So I was like, well, if Spurs keep getting their games postponed for COVID, I can't keep playing this 12 million forward up front.
Well, let me read you the list of Premier League all-time goal scorers.
Do you know what's mental about this list, by the way? What is Frank Lampard doing in there?
What do you mean, what is he doing?
That's crazy.
From a centre midfielder.
That's mental.
So Alan
Shearer. He has
Shearer,
no right to be anywhere near those names.
I know, people don't realise how good. Like, people obviously know how good Lampard was.
Have you seen the KDB stats as well? Where in comparison, where they put KDB stats on.
He's only 20 assists off of Lampard.
Yeah, screen after the
KDB's on 81. No, he's not. Yeah, he is. KDB's on 81. Lampard's on 102.
But collectively, he's still like 100 and something behind Frank.
What, contributions?
Yeah, it's mental.
So obviously, number 1 is Alan Shearer. Yeah. Will anyone ever beat Alan Shearer?
Could be Kane.
Like, if you do the maths, if he scores 40 goals a season,
no, he's got to get like, I think it's like 22 more for the next 4 years or something.
Well, let's do 260 goals he scored. He scored 260 goals. Divide it by, say, 20 goals a season. It's a good season for a striker, isn't it?
Yeah.
Divide by 20. He has to score 20 goals a season for 13 seasons in a row. That's ridiculous. I don't think anyone will ever beat Alan Shearer, personally.
I think Harry Kane might.
He's got to score another 100 goals.
Yeah, 90 something, 80 something, yeah.
Wayne Rooney, 208.
How old is Kane? 29? 30?
Let's go fact check. Andrew Cole,
30 yet.
187. Sergio Aguero, 184. Obviously, Frank Lampard, number 5, 177.
Yeah,
and then Harry Kane has just overtaken Thierry Henry. He now sits on 176. One behind Lampard.
Do you know what would have been amazing? Is if Harry Kane scored a hat-trick in the Everton match.
And tied level with Lamps.
And just slid in front of him.
And
that would have been
dropped the L.
That would have been funny.
He's overtaken Thierry Henry.
Yeah.
And he's
28.
He's
28.
He's only 28.
Bro, I'm telling you, 6 more seasons, he gets, 15 goals?
He stays in the Prem. He has to leave Spurs, doesn't he?
No, how many has he got this year? 12, 13?
Yeah, I just think he does have to leave Spurs though. Like realistically,
Spurs. If Conte stays, Spurs are building something, and it pains me to say it.
Really?
Look at the people that they've signed and how well they're
Are
doing.
they
Kulusevski.
Oh, what a player!
Hit the ground running. Bentancur. What? Bentancur. Google it. He's got an N in his name. Bentancur.
It's pronounced Bentancur. It's a silent N.
No, it's not.
I swear to God. Listen to the commentators. Bentancur. Anyways.
Google his name. Is ridiculous. Those 2 Juventus pickups have been ridiculous. And I think
Bentancur. Pronounced Bentancur. There you go.
Where's that?
Look, I know you were going. Anyways, whatever. Shut up, man. I bought on Kulusevski.
Yeah, me too.
I bought him in. He's so fucking good. I don't know why I didn't bring him in. I said from the start of the season, I said every time someone's in form, bring him in straight away. And
yeah,
what haven't I done this season? Done that.
Yeah, but you can't. One game is not in form. What if they get injured at the end of the game?
Well, you got 4 games in a row when he bagged or assisted. Do you know what I mean?
No, he didn't.
But I still think Harry Kane's going to leave Spurs at some point in the next couple of years.
To go to who?
City.
We had this discussion.
Yeah, but I tell you why.
And now because he's scoring, you suddenly see
I'll tell you why I changed my mind. I don't think City will justify spending 250. I know they're super rich and whatever. I still don't think they'll justify.
I don't think they buy Harry Kane now. They bought Alvarez. They don't need him.
Really?
Yeah.
So therefore, he has to leave the Prem, or he goes to Newcastle.
Yeah. And then beats Shearer's record.
Tell you what,
Newcastle.
though, give it 2 years. He bags a few goals for Spurs the next couple of years. He stays good. He stays relevant. He stays popping.
Stays relevant.
He's a YouTuber. Newcastle in 2 years, where will they be? Will they be worthy?
The trajectory that they've gone from takeover to now, they're probably going to win the Premier League by about 50 points.
Well, what I'm saying is, if they're pushing for Champions League in 2 years...
You know they've got they're second in the form table.
Oh, my God.
They are, right?
Mm-hmm. I've got to start...
behind City?
Yeah, it'll be City.
Fulham. I've got to start bringing in... that's true. Fulham are doing very good. Not in the league, but in
Fulham?
Overall form table.
Different league?
Overall form table.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
God. But, yeah, in a couple of years, when Newcastle start pushing for Champions League, Harry Kane might be like, you know what? Spurs are a bit crap. We're not going to win anything.
No, but he's not in the Champions League anyway. So him going to Newcastle would be easier now.
But I'm saying in 2 years' time, when Newcastle have that squad of like elite Champions League players,
I don't think they even need the elite Champions League player squad to get him across. They just say, mate, we've got so much money here for you. You could be the best player in the Premier League. We'll build around you.
So he could go this summer.
Here's $500,000 a week.
So he could go this summer. That's what you're saying.
Not in the summer, but over the next year or so, I'd say. If Newcastle really wanted him, they could.
So you agree with me that Kane could go to Newcastle in the next couple of years?
Yeah, but I didn't. Yeah,
I
didn't say otherwise.
Oh,
I'm saying if Newcastle really wanted to get him, they'd just fork out the money.
But I'm saying I don't think Harry Kane cares about money. I think he wants good players around him, so he wants to see the players and wants to win the Champions League.
It depends what kind of manager Newcastle get as well.
I could keep Eddie Howe.
Imagine they just buy Conte across and be like, yo, man, we'll get a double deal.
Conte brings over Kane.
Yeah.
Do you think Harry Kane, with this new stat, makes him better than Thierry Henry?
No.
Do you think he will be better than Thierry
Henry?
No, genuinely. I don't believe it, but...
The 1 week he doesn't wear an Arsenal shirt as well.
I'll tell you why.
What has happened
You
to
can
this?
say that, all right? Who's better, Neymar or Ronaldinho? Stats-wise, Neymar. But Ronaldinho is...
Well, Henry's goal-to-game ratio is the best in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Still to this day.
Do you think that on the...
Or is it minutes per goal?
The trajectory that Harry Kane is going on, do you think he will be a better player?
But then you could say, is Alan Shearer better than Sergio Aguero or Henry?
Do you know what?
Well, he is.
But I don't think he is as a footballer.
You just said you can't beat his record, so...
I know you can't beat... But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying Harry Kane's overtaken Thierry, but it's not saying he's a better
depends
footballer.
how much you value doing your job as a footballer. Because Alan Shearer's job was to score goals, and he was the best in history at doing that. But I think Henry's more electric to watch, but Harry Kane maybe offers more.
No, I think Thierry Henry had more to his locker, more in his locker.
You got to realize Harry
Shearer and Kane.
Yeah, but you got to realize Harry Kane is not fast. I know. He's got to do so much more work.
As an overall footballer,
but Harry
Kane's got the whole package.
I don't know that. Well,
he could head. He could right foot, left foot.
What, and Harry Kane
You know the
can't?
Gary Neville, the Gary Neville audio. Right foot, left foot, header. Kane cannot single-handedly sprint through the middle of Real Madrid at the Bernabeu and become the first English team to beat Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. He couldn't do that. Harry Kane cannot get the ball inside his own half, sprint past the Real Madrid players, hold it up in the corner. He can't do it against Jamie Carragher. Fucking Jamie Carragher. Yeah, centre-back. Henry goes, see you later, mate. I'm going to have a 10
That's what I mean. Harry Kane is not blessed with the pace that Henry had, so he's got to be such a better footballer because he can't just blitz past people and do...
Better goal poacher.
Wait, I mean, that's not...
I don't know. I'm just saying, overall footballer-wise, there's more to Henry's game than there is to Harry Kane's game.
And yes, can't agree with that.
Kane's got more goals.
Henry's my GOAT, and even I think that...
Okay, who's a better footballer, Andrew Cole or Thierry Henry?
Well, I'm going to say Henry.
Well, Andrew Cole's got 187 goals.
But what I mean is Harry Kane is not Harry Kane's like a 9.5. He does the job of a 10 and a 9.
Okay.
He offers so... Sorry, what?
And a CDM.
Yeah, and a CDM in the Mourinho teams. But do you reckon you'd see Henry doing that job? Have you ever seen Henry come deep and thread a 40-yard pass to Son? Not to Son, but...
to Son? I've seen him do it to Dennis Bergkamp.
You got to remember how good the Arsenal team was then as well.
Yeah.
And Harry Kane's got to do it with fucking Matt Doherty at right wing.
Let's have a look at Thierry Henry's overall goals.
I obviously am in the camp of Henry, but I don't think it should be...
Henry scored 290 goals.
I don't think it should be underappreciated just how good Harry Kane is.
I agree. I think Harry Kane is phenomenal, and he'll be England's all-time best striker. He'll overtake Wayne Rooney. There's no doubt in my mind. Harry Kane has scored,
and this is coming from a guy that brought Harry Kane into his FPL, and every week he blanked for 8 weeks in a row. And then when I eventually took him out, he decided to score like 15 goals in fucking 11 games or whatever it is.
I know Kane's obviously only 28, but he's still got 100 more goals to match Henry's record.
Here's a question. Do you think if Harry Kane was put in that Invincible team, he'd get the record? He'd get Henry's goal record the same? Do you think if Henry goes to that Spurs team...
I think it's more.
Really?
Yeah. Imagine Harry Kane, but with pace.
They're not the same player, though.
But imagine Harry Kane with pace. He turns into Haaland. It's true. Do you know what I mean? One thing is impressive, though. Kane's England record. Obviously, he's one off.
Yeah,
Lineker get 49. Is he on 49? No, Rooney's on 50.
Obviously, Rooney's
He just broke Lineker's, didn't he? And he's up to Rooney. He's like
he's not that far off.
He's close to Rooney, but Kane's
just got to play San Marino again. In there.
Yeah, literally. 48 goals and 67 appearances for England. That's pretty darn good.
It's better than Weghorst. It's better than Weghorst's record. So that's how good it is.
I know I said Weghorst's going to score 10 goals, but he's actually done pretty well.
How many has he got, Weghorst?
Weghorst?
1 goal?
No.
2 goals? What did I say? How many did I say he'd get? Like 7? I'm pretty sure I said 7. You said double figures.
He scored 1 in 8.
Yeah. 1 in 8? That is rough.
Yeah. He is letting the side down a little bit. But he's playing well.
We should ask. We never really interact with people. So this is probably the chance.
Better?
On a footballing basis, who would you sooner have in your team? Like a prime Thierry Henry or a peak Harry Kane?
No, prime Henry or prime Kane. When is Kane's prime?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Has he hit it?
Yeah, he could go ballistic for the next 10 games or whatnot.
Okay, yeah. Who would you have in your team? Harry Kane or Thierry Henry?
I'd go Henry. I'd have to.
So everything Henry. You've said, you're still picking Henry.
Yeah, because he's my hero though. But that's not because I think he's a better baller though. I don't know.
I think Henry's better.
I just think Kane's underappreciated.
I don't know if he's underappreciated. I don't think he's underappreciated. I think people know how good Harry Kane is. I don't think he's underappreciated. Look, either way, let us know. Thierry Henry or Harry Kane.
It's close though, because obviously Harry Kane has he done it in less time than Henry?
I don't know.
I think he reached 100 quicker than he did for Henry. So
I don't know the actual.
Didn't Aguero reach 100 quicker out of anyone?
I think I can check, but I think he holds the record for being.
But is it not Salah?
I don't know.
I thought Salah's...
I don't know.
He's only been in like 4 years.
Anyways, in other news,
Yeah.
Chelsea
What about him?
up for sale.
How much have you got on you right now?
Meal deal.
£3.
50. £3.50.
I've
Tesco's gone up to £3.50.
I've got about £7. I've got £5 note and a few coins. So do you reckon we should like chuck a bid in or whatnot?
I'll put in for a bit of Chelsea.
Yeah.
Me and Mason. But
to be fair, we'd run that club pretty well, I reckon.
yeah, just drain all of its money.
It's West London, and we like cycling around there.
No,
so
I would take all the finances, put it into my personal, and say, sorry, Chelsea, you're in the bin. Sell all the players. But Roman Abramovich seems to be doing it the right way as much as he possibly can, I guess. He wants the right owner. There's a Swiss billionaire looking to buy Chelsea. So I don't think they are over.
Conor McGregor.
And Conor McGregor, yeah. I don't think they are over. Everyone keeps saying, is this the end of the Chelsea era? Because you've got to remember, before Abramovich came in, yes, they were okay, but they weren't the Chelsea we know of today. They were like mid-table club with Gianfranco Zola.
Do you think... Yeah, it's true, actually. But do you think that they fall off a cliff even with the structure that they have now and the players that they have? Like, if they keep Tommy Tuchel, then it's fine,
Tommy
isn't it? Yeah, Tommy T.
I think Chelsea will be all right. I think they've got such a good...
If they put it like this, if you keep winning the Champions League, you've got enough money to pay for whoever you want. So.
Exactly. It doesn't matter who their owner is. As long as their owner's a billionaire,
yeah,
I think they'll be all right.
Yeah.
You know, they've got a good squad. They can afford to pay their players. I think Roman won't accept selling it to anyone with a net value of below $1 billion.
Right.
So unfortunately, that does put us out of the question.
What are you doing? Dion Dublin, Holmes, and the Hammer? What are you talking about?
No, as in, I think Roman. He actually, as much of like the whole Roman and Abramovich stuff going on right now, he was actually a really good owner.
Yeah, because he cared about the success of the club.
And he went to a lot of he was at most of the games.
Yeah.
Like he would speak to the players on a level. Like he would you don't really see him do interviews. You don't really know who Roman Abramovich really is.
But you know so much about him. So.
No, but he actually seems like he'd be a good football owner.
Yeah.
Like there aren't many good football owners. And
Leicester have a good owner.
Very good.
Yeah.
But Roman seems to be, he did a good job. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think Chelsea will be all right.
Yeah, sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Are we that bothered? They'll be fine.
They're
They're one of the biggest clubs in England. Who cares, man?
Off at Chelsea at the moment.
Let them suffer a bit. They've had enough. They've had enough joy over the past few years. We've been
Too
through
much
enough.
joy.
Yeah.
We're on the up now. I'm really pissed off at Chelsea now. I really, really don't know why I didn't go for Reece James. Why? I was too scared he weren't going to start. Then he starts, goal, assist, clean sheet. Fuck off.
18 points.
Really does my head in.
Yeah.
But
speaking of Reece James,
yeah,
young talent in the Premier League. Should we do like a young player 11?
Under 23.
James is under 23, isn't he? Surely.
I think so. Yeah.
22.
Big Reece James. All right, in goal, Mendy.
How young's he?
Check.
We're gonna have to check the age of every single one of these, by the way.
Yeah, that's all right. Centre back.
So
Wait, don't let him work out because this is the wrong age. You can't include him.
Mendy. I'm going Mendy in goal.
I don't think Mendy counts. He was born in '92.
So
no, Chaz, he's older than us.
In goal.
Sorry, you think
Ramsdale.
I think he's old. I think.
Oh,
he's
for
our
bloody
age as
hell!
well.
For Pete's sake, you know what? Goalkeepers are hard because
No, Ramsdale's 23, so you can.
yeah, it counts. It counts.
Border
23 and under. It's 23 and under. Ramsdale counts because, mate, you got to realise that most Prem keepers or most keepers in their prime are a lot of a higher average age than footballers. I mean, outfield players. I'm going. I think Ramsdale counts. He's 23.
Not Cameron Kelleher.
No.
Do you not rate him? I thought he played
Yeah, but I think
amazingly in
Ramsdale's
the
better.
League Cup final.
Ramsdale's better.
Yeah, but I can't pick the same guy as you, can I?
You can.
Or can I?
Yeah.
We're doing the same team?
Yeah.
All right, I'll pick Aaron Ramsdale then. Best keeper in the Premier League.
My first centre back. Ruben Dias.
Ruben is 24 though, isn't he?
No, I think he's 21.
No, he's 24.
21.
He's 24.
Yeah. I knew. Come on, man. Fact check yourself,
Ben
dude.
White.
Yeah, he's probably under. You can't pick the Arsenal team though.
Gabriel.
Ben White's 24.
For fuck's sake! Can we get a list of players, please? Right.
I'm gonna go.
Joe Gomez.
No, they don't even play. You got to pick players who play. Young talent in the Premier League.
Joe Gomez, 24.
Right back. Let's do right back.
Yeah, because you can't think of a centre back that's young enough.
Livramento.
That's a good shout. Over Reece James and Trent.
Yeah, not Trent. Trent's 23.
Trent's 23.
Yeah.
He's 23, so I'm older than Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're older than a lot of good footballers.
And he didn't beat me in a free kick challenge. No, he did. Oh shit. Okay, I'm going to go Trent then.
No, you just went Livramento. I'm going Trent.
No,
that's what you just did. You just said Livramento.
I didn't realise Trent was 23. I thought he was like 24.
Okay, you go Trent. I'll go Reece James then. That's fine.
That's fair enough. Right, centre backs then.
Chalobah was my first one.
That's big. Yeah, it's a big shout.
I think he's going to be world class.
Really?
Kid's unreal. Yeah.
Trevor.
Yeah. Big Trev.
Yeah, that's really good. Anyway, other centre back.
I don't know what his hairstyle is though. It's like
put Reece
It's
James.
like he's got barnacles on his
Reece
head.
James at centre back.
You could put Reece James at centre back.
No. Put him in his position. What formation are you going?
Gonna go 4-3-3.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So you've gone for. You know what? I'll go for Chalobah as well.
Brilliant. Shall I just start listing players that I know that are under?
Yeah.
the age of
It's quite
23,
hard
then
to.
you
It
can-
is quite hard though to tell.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Who are you gonna go for? Who's your other centre back then? Let's think through teams.
Oh yeah, good one.
It's annoying that Ruben Dias is not
He's just older, isn't he?
just over the bench, isn't he?
Do you know how I knew he's 24?
How?
Because last year he got a Future Stars, and everyone complained that he's too old for it. I was like, oh, how old is he then?
What, Ben Godfrey?
I was going to say Ben Godfrey, but I didn't know how old he was. What is he, 21?
Yeah, he's 21.
Yeah, he's quality. I to be fair, he was
Oh,
one
no,
of my...
sorry, he's 23.
Oh, he's 23?
He's 23, yeah.
Yeah, at Norwich he was really good. And now he's come across to Everton, and it's just unfortunate that Everton are getting battered everywhere they go. So
It's annoying that most of the talent.
are you Googling?
It's annoying that most of the talent that are under 23 are attackers.
Yes.
Neco Williams,
Yeah.
under
Fofana.
23. Oh, Fofana for Leicester.
Fofana.
He's just signed a new contract.
He's a poor guy. Just got in. He got in. Been injured for so long.
He's back now, though.
And he's 20.
But that is actually genius business by Leicester because it gives him 2 or 3 years to show off how good he is in the Premier League. And then he's got like 3 years extra on his contract after that. And then Real Madrid have to pay like 100 million. So that's Leicester have nailed that.
Tomori.
He's not in the Premier League.
Well, he's technically he's still.
You can't pick an AC Milan player, mate.
He's on
That's
loan.
his performance has been good this year in the
Yeah,
Prem.
he's playing really well.
Yeah, he's
in
solid.
AC Milan.
Yeah.
But he's on loan.
That's not how it works.
He's technically he's a Chelsea player.
All right, well.
You couldn't think of anyone else. That's
No, I was going to say Conor Gallagher, but he's still in the Prem.
Okay, so we're going to go for Trevor Chalobah and
Wesley Fofana.
Fofana.
But he's not played this year, so I don't think.
I think he's a good talent,
he's
though.
quality.
He's a good talent, isn't he?
Quality.
Left back. How old's Garadane?
KT3, 23, right?
I think he's 23. Yeah. Hold on. Let me have a look.
K23.
Kieran Tierney is 24.
Oh, he's missed the cut. Damn.
Oh, that's so. Who's our other left back we just signed?
Nuno.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tavares.
actually,
Yeah, he's
right back. You could have put Tomiyasu.
Tomiyasu.
Could have had him.
That's very true. You
Yeah.
can also put him at centre back.
Yeah,
as
could
well.
have him at centre back.
Wan-Bissaka.
Tavares is 22.
Yeah, I'm not going to pick Tavares though. He's not.
Left back. All right, let's go through the clubs. Okay.
Brandon Williams is a good shout. He's pretty good. But I mean, Norwich are going down, so.
Yeah, you can't really put him in there.
Yeah.
He is a good talent, though.
How old's Kamara from Watford?
Look at that.
I don't know if did you watch the game, the Arsenal game?
Yeah.
He was absolutely unbelievable. Considering he conceded 3 goals, I thought he was Watford's man of the match.
I might just put.
Hassan Kamara?
Yeah.
I might put Reece James at
28.
left back.
28.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Might put Reece James at left back.
No, stop moving people across.
I actually might have to do it.
Why? Because there's definitely going to be somebody else in the Premier League that's.
We were just thinking top 4 clubs. Who is
Wait.
who is the left back for Newcastle?
Matt Target.
How old is he?
Probably about 27.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Right. Let me get 2 seconds.
Matt Target's 26.
26, yeah, not far.
Okay. Tanganga. From
No.
Spurs.
No.
Centre back.
He's not a centre.
He can play left back, right back, or centre back.
According to the FIFA promo.
No,
card
genuinely.
that he got.
Sorry, how old's Regular?
Reguilon.
He must be quite young, right?
I think Reguilon's like 20.
If you're going to pick anyone from Spurs at left back, pick Sessegnon.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure he's under 23, but just pick the other two.
Rico Henry from Brentford.
He's all right.
Reguilon's 25.
Yeah.
I was going to say Tyreek Mitchell, the classic FPL legend.
Connor Roberts. I'm going to go with Connor Roberts.
I agree. Right, fuck the defence. We've done the defence. Right, midfield, this is where I have some fun.
Is this this is the reason why this was put up on the board, right?
The midfield.
Because nobody here knew any defenders than the 23.
My first player I'm going for is Declan Rice.
Oh, what a surprise. Yes, fair enough.
At centre mid.
Yep.
Followed swiftly by Mason Mount.
Brilliant.
And then the other centre mid. You know what? I think he's so good.
Phil Foden?
No. I think Curtis Jones.
Yes, it's fair enough.
Curtis
Not Harvey
Jones.
Elliott, though. I prefer Harvey Elliott.
No, I think Curtis Jones is fantastic. Harvey Elliott, give him a year. Give him a year and a half, 2 years.
We might be able to
both Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones are fantastic. I think they're fucking brilliant, actually.
How good.
So who are you going for? I've gone for Mount, Rice, Curtis Jones.
Harvey Elliott would be one of mine. I think he's top tier. You know what? I really want to say Lokonga because I think he's got potential to be
over Mount and Declan Rice.
Well, obviously I'm going to include Declan Rice, but the third spot is up for debate, isn't it?
Really?
Well, Mount doesn't even play in midfield anymore. Yeah, Mount doesn't play in midfield anymore, does he? He plays just off the striker.
Well,
he doesn't play centre mid anymore.
I can play him wherever the hell I want to play him.
That sounds a bit sus.
Who are you going to go for? Who's your third then?
Martin.
Odegaard.
Yeah, I'm going to go Martin.
Yeah. I want to go Odegaard over Mount now, but I'm going to go Mount still.
Cool.
I'm going to go Mount. Right, my front three are going to be Bukayo Saka.
Good shout.
Phil Foden.
Yeah.
And then Martinelli.
So we have just built the Arsenal squad, which is it's not an exciting young players 11. Do you know what? I'm actually going to change my Declan Rice shout because I want to be different. I'm going to go Conor Gallagher.
Yeah,
because
it's cute. Well, if you're going to do that, my team beats your team.
Does it though?
Yes.
Don't think so. They're certainly older.
What about Jadon Sancho?
Yeah, he could play.
Yeah, not bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah, this is fair enough. He seems to be doing all right for United.
I am going to go.
Dwight McNeil.
He's got to be older than
he's 20.
Dwight McNeil's
21.
20.
21.
Let me check. I think he's a bit older than 20.
That's already gone up a year. Huh? I'm going to go Phil Foden because why not? You have to.
But Pulisic.
Dwight McNeil's 22.
Yeah,
22. That's pretty. You know what? He's been around for a while. Then if he has, I'm going to go Armando Broja. Why are you looking at me like that?
No, go ahead.
He's quality.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
What do you mean?
I've got him on my team.
What's that?
So you're going. Who's your front three?
Phil Foden, Armando Broja, and I've got to go Saka.
You have to, don't you?
He's star.
Smith Rowe, another shout, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are just listing the Arsenal full front.
Martinelli, Saka, and Foden for me. Could have had Marcus Rashford.
So I've got and Jesse Lingard. He's only 20. So my team is I forgot my keeper.
Ramsdale,
yeah. Reece James,
Trevor
Chalobah, Tomiyasu, and Brandon Williams.
Not Fofana.
Oh yeah, Fofana when he plays. Tomiyasu when he plays as well. Then at midfield, I've got Conor Gallagher, Martin, Odegaard, and who did I just say?
I think you said Rice. I don't know.
No. I scrapped him. Don't want the Rice. Put that on the side. Who was my third midfielder?
Don't know, mate.
Harvey Elliott.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that's a solid 3, by the way. They'll rip into that. That's yellow card central right there.
Yeah.
Apart from Martin. And then Saka, Broja, Foden.
Nice. Mine is Ramsdale, Trent, Trevor, Tomiyasu at centre back.
He wasn't in yours. You said Tomori.
I've changed my mind. Left back, Reece James playing him left back. I don't care what you say. Midfield, Declan Rice, Mason Mount,
You actually,
Curtis
let's be
Jones.
honest, you didn't really put much effort into this other than the fact that you knew you were going to pick Mason Mount and Declan Rice.
Curtis Jones, front three, Saka, Martinelli, Foden.
Yeah.
You asked me, who would I have in my under-23s team? That is who I'd have. It's not about being indie and different.
I'm not being indie and different. I'm thinking, so you don't think Conor Gallagher's a good footballer?
I think if you had to pick someone under the age of 23
The
or
thing
under...
that says...
23 or under, would he play in under-23s?
Read what that says. Read what that says. What does it say?
Under-23s includes 23-year-olds.
Read what it says on the board.
I don't care what it says on the board.
What does it say on the
I'm saying
board?
what it says on facts.
No, but what does it say on the board? Read what it says on the board.
Under-23.
No. The whole thing.
Exciting young players.
Exciting young players.
Yeah, Declan Rice and Mason Mount are exciting young players.
They're not, though. We've seen them for so long. They're not like fresh and exciting, are they?
This fucking guy,
They're like
man.
established quality players, aren't they?
They got into fucking Team of the Year nearly. Both of them got nominated for Team of the Year. And they're these exciting up-and-coming young players.
Jude Bellingham is so good and so young that he could also be nominated for Young Player of the Year in 7 years' time.
Jesse Lingard as well.
Even bloody Jesse Lingard. Anyways, we all saw the cup final between Liverpool and Chelsea.
Perfect segue. Yeah, nice.
Kepa. Sorry, mate, you've had a stinker.
Do you know what's funny? About that whole situation? Is every single person watching that could see it unfolding as it was happening.
Yeah.
I think every WhatsApp group chat that I was in was like, mate, if Kepa comes on and fucks this penalty shootout, how funny would that be? What did he do?
The thing is,
he came on, dived the wrong way for about 9. What was he doing before he came on, by the way? Surely, as a goalkeeper, the last thing you do before you go on the pitch, before you're put in a cup final penalty shootout, is you go, right, probably work out where these preferred sides are.
On the TV, they showed Salah's like last 5 pens. And he
side.
And he put it in the same 3.
Yeah,
and
he just
dived the other way.
The wrong way.
And also Van Dijk's penalty.
Yeah, that's mental. That's the worst bit of goalkeeping. People are putting tweets out being like, Van Dijk, so cold, man. What a penalty.
It's embarrassing for Kepa.
Kepa was literally a yard away and he's let it go.
But the worst thing is, mate, Van Dijk could have just passed it bottom corner and Kepa wouldn't be able to get there.
Yeah, to the right-hand side.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, Kepa, unfortunately for Kepa, you've come on, you're thinking you're the big bollocks, like you're the number 1 penalty saver, whatever. You've conceded 11 and you've missed yours.
Yeah.
Why do you not just play Mendy, who's had a good game all game?
I agree.
He's
Who
warm.
decides that, by the way?
He's in the zone of the match. You know, he's integrated. Is he in the matrix?
Who do you reckon decides that? Do you reckon after
it's after Kepa refused to come
half
off.
time, Mendy's gone, if this goes to pens, I don't think so,
decided
boss.
before the game. Obviously, it's decided.
Do you reckon?
100%. 100% decided before the
Obviously,
game.
he went to pens in the AFCON final. And did
Exactly.
all right. Yeah. So he's already recently shown us that.
Exactly.
And beat Salah.
Yeah.
But I think, though, like, for example, when Mark Noble came on, at his first kick, he missed the penalty.
Also, Mane is his teammate. Surely you'd know how many penalties he's probably saved against Mane in training at international level.
That you'd want
Why not keep Edouard Mendy on?
You want a player that is in the game, knowing the game. You know, he's warm.
He's been man of the match.
Yeah, like
he was man of the match for the game.
Kevin's been watching sat cold. Do you know what I mean? Like, yes, he refused to come off, which he shouldn't have done a while back, and he won them the penalty shootout. But ever since then, he just thinks, look, I'm a shit keeper, but I can save pens. He's just gone a bit delirious. I feel for the bloke though, because he might have got so much shit after that game, and we're shitting all over him right now, so we can't really talk.
Yeah.
But like, I just think
all I want to know is what is he doing 15 minutes before that shootout?
He's gone the wrong way for Salah. Like what?
No, he's gone the wrong way for every penalty, apart from Van Dijk where he stood in the corner that it was. What are you? Surely you do 5 minutes of research, being like, all right, he's going there.
He should have been doing all week. He'll be doing all week on research.
I don't get it. I actually don't get it.
I thought people would have learned after bringing on Mark Noble for that pen. Do you know what I mean?
That's different though.
No, it's not.
That's a taker.
Yeah,
a keeper's
a keeper is still bringing on a cold player who's not been in the game, doesn't know the feel of the game. I feel like there is something with like Mendy knew the feel of the game. Maybe he would have had like a different instinct or something like that. I think if Mendy's in goal, I think they win that penalty shootout.
I said this as well.
I really do. I think.
But it's quality entertainment. The fact that he came on and they lost.
Do you not think at the moment, like, remember the Villarreal United final?
Yeah.
I think the level of penalties is gone up over the last 2 years. You're seeing more penalty shootouts goes like 9-9, 10-10 than ever.
That's
before.
confirmation bias. That's what you've seen, though. There's definitely plenty of shootouts.
I just feel like I'm looking at these penalties, and like back in the day, like keepers would save so many pens.
Yeah.
But now the players are getting so good at these penalty shootouts. They're not feeling the pressure as much.
Well, the Euros, mate.
Well, even then, but the Euros will go against what I've just said. Obviously,
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, but I guess that's a different level of pressure in your home country in front of your home crowd.
We were ahead in that shootout as well. That's
Let's
the
not
annoying
talk
bit.
about that anymore.
Yeah,
It's a bit sad. But anyways, look, Chelsea had a stinker. Liverpool ended up winning.
That's just to go back to the actual final itself. Though, that's probably the best 0-0 I've ever watched.
Quality game.
Absolutely.
I didn't watch it.
What?
Didn't watch it. I was busy. I was out. I watched the shootout. I came back just in time for the shootout.
Oh, you didn't even see the game?
I saw extra time and the shootout.
You know there's like 4 goals ruled offside.
Yes, I did. I watched the highlights.
It's mental.
I know.
It was the best 0-0 I think I've ever seen.
Sick.
Mm.
Right, should we do predictions?
We've got a quiz.
Oh, we got a quiz.
We do have a quiz.
And this week, I'm not reading them out.
You're not?
You don't anyway.
I do normally.
I
always read them out. I always read them out.
No,
It was just that week I wasn't there. He read them out.
No, he read them last time.
No, he didn't. Did you?
I did. I think I did.
Yeah.
There was one where you read them.
Yeah, with Dapo, he read them out.
Oh, okay. What's the first time he read
Because you
them out?
remember he was talking about the Tony Pepperoni thing.
Okay, well, hit us with it. And remember, if you want to play along, leave your answers in the comments down below. And we respect everyone that plays properly and doesn't cheat.
Yeah.
Which a lot of you do. So,
Okay. So put these top scoring Premier League super subs in order of most goals scored off the bench to least.
Okay.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Olivier Giroud, Jermaine Defoe, and Peter Crouch.
the thing is, my first player I thought of was Jermaine Defoe. But I remember reading, I think Solskjaer has this in the bag.
For off the bench.
Yeah, but then
I think Solskjaer's top
but
there.
then my gut instinct was like Defoe, and he hadn't even read it out.
But it's in order. You've got to do an order.
Oh, I'm going to go Defoe, Solskjaer, Giroud, Crouch. You're going to go?
I think Crouch is at the bottom.
Okay.
So I think you're right there. I'm going to go Solskjaer, Defoe, Giroud, Crouch.
The correct answer is...
Oh, you were very close. You were only one off. If you swap one around, it goes Defoe, Giroud, Solskjaer, and Crouch.
Oh!
Well, we knew Crouch was bottom.
So we got the top and the bottom.
I've got the goals as well. So Jermaine Defoe scored 24.
Off the bench?
Yeah.
Blimey.
Giroud scored 20, Solskjaer 17, and Peter Crouch 16.
Wait, is this in the Premier League?
Yeah.
Okay, because across like all competitions, Giroud is notorious for scoring.
I tell you what though, I came up with Defoe before he'd even read him. So I don't know whether that's like I've read it somewhere or something. I don't know. There's an iffy one there, but unfortunately, you gave us a 4-answer question for 1 point, and we get no
we
points.
know we're not very good at them.
Yeah, 0 out of 0.
All right. So who has scored the most hat-tricks in the history of the Premier League?
Ooh, I think it's our friendly number 16. Was he 16?
Sergio.
Yeah. I think it's Aguero.
Or is it Wayne Rooney?
I can give you the number of hat-tricks.
Yeah.
11.
11 hatties in the
Wayne
Prem.
Rooney. Oh. No.
You got a name?
Ronaldo?
Could be. I don't think that's the
No,
Prem.
not
though.
the longevity though.
Yeah.
Rooney? Shearer?
I'm going Aguero. I think
I remember reading it somewhere.
he pumped teams constantly. He'd always score like 3 or 4 when City just went rampant.
Yeah, I think you are right.
I don't know if that's right though. I'm going to go Aguero.
I think it is Aguero, but I'll be different. I will go.
You got a name?
I'm gonna go Alan Shearer.
It's Alan Shearer.
Ah, good call, mate. Well done.
I knew it all along. I was just
Yeah,
I was
fair
playing
enough.
around. It makes sense. He got most goals in
Who were
history.
you going to say? Because you would
Wayne Rooney.
Really?
But then I thought, you know what? He didn't. He just bagged one. Then
11 hatties. That's a lot, man.
11 hat-tricks, yeah. It's crazy.
33 goals.
Mate, you got to remember that's 33 goals.
Yeah.
Actually, more.
Do you know how many Aguero got?
I can look it up.
Okay. We'll just carry on with
Yeah.
the quiz and then on. Yeah.
So question number 3. Messi wore the number 30 at the start of his Barcelona career and left Barcelona as number 10. What other number did he wear for the club?
Is this embarrassing if we don't know this?
No. A part of me thinks like either 32, 16 or like 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say some random number like 23.
Because who would have been number 10? Ronaldinho?
Yeah, he must have done.
I think Ronaldinho was number 10, yeah.
Yeah, because he introduced him, didn't he?
32.
Ronaldinho gave him his first assist.
32, 16 or 7.
Would he be number 7?
No, I think 32 or 16. I don't know. Something's drawing me to 16.
Same as Aguero.
But then a part of me says 32.
What was his other number? 30 and 10.
So he's 13.
11?
Was he ever a number 11? Is this bad if we don't know this?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna say 32.
I'll say his other one, 16.
Yeah. Number 19.
I did. Yes.
19.
I remember seeing it. Bollocks.
Is that a common fact?
I know. I've
could
seen
be,
footage
yeah.
in 19. I know. I should have known that. It's embarrassing.
Well, you said 16. That's obviously just like...
Because I remember
confused
seeing
it,
it and
yeah.
I just it was the wrong way round.
Got it
Do you
yeah,
know
yeah.
what I mean? I was looking it upside down. So I'm on 1 out of 3. You're on 0 out of 3.
Yeah.
It's tough, man. Let's do true or false next. So,
Oi.
Okay, 50-50.
true or false? Arjen Robben founded and has been the leader of an acting improv class in Munich for the past 14 years.
This is incredible if it's true.
You going with true?
No, I want to believe if you have any faith in life, you say this is true, right? If you want to be
Go on, then.
a positive person,
So you're going true.
I'd love to believe this is true.
So are you confirming true?
Yeah, I'm going to say true.
I'm saying false because 14 years. Was he at Bayern Munich 14 years ago? When would that have been?
know.
I feel like I've done the
Or it
maths
could be
here.
like Thomas Muller, and he's just
Yeah,
swapped
I'm
the
going
player.
with false.
It is false.
Oh,
Yeah, the maths.
Of course not.
Maths, man.
but that's what I'm saying. If you have any, if you believe in,
you tell yourself.
if you
that.
believe in fairy tales, you got to say true.
Yeah,
there,
but you're on
man.
0 out of 4, and I want 2 out of 4. So next question, please, Jamie.
Okay, this is the who am I?
Yeah. Keep it to yourself.
Where did you create that then? You just made it up.
Just made it up.
That's incredible.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, that's a good true or
You
false
deserve a
then.
pay rise.
Yeah.
Well,
We're doing. Keep this in your head, by the way.
Huh?
I don't want to influence you. And you.
Oh, sorry. I see what you mean.
Hopefully you'll get this one. As a kid, I started out as a goalkeeper. I used to play football with potatoes and oranges in front of my grandmother's house in Gran Canaria. Now considered one of the best midfielders in recent history, I'm one of only 13 players from my national team to have amassed 100 caps, scoring 35 goals and making me the 4th highest goal scorer in their history, as well as being their 2nd highest in assists. I won 3 consecutive major international trophies, lifting the Euros twice and 1 World Cup. I also have 4 Premier League titles, 2 FA Cups, 5 League Cups, 3 Community Shields. After beating the current Champions League holders at the time, Inter, but 3-0, playing as their sole number 10, I was christened by my teammates as Merlin the Magician.
I know who it is. Did you say they're what position? Did you say their position or not?
Midfielder, you said.
I didn't say their position.
Oh, did you not? Oh, I just thought midfielder. You said he was a keeper.
I think I know who it is.
Oh, you're not going to give me any clues, are you?
No.
How many? 4 Premier Leagues.
4 Premier Leagues.
Yeah,
And he's from Gran Canaria.
It's obvious who it is. It's so obvious. It's so obvious. What nationality
I've got
are
2
they?
names. I've got 2
Who have you
names.
got? I know.
I've got either Juan Mata
Okay.
or Cesc.
Interesting.
Is it neither of those?
I don't know. Maybe not.
The way he's looking at me, I feel like he knows who it is.
But it's interesting that they were a goalkeeper. That's interesting.
When they were a kid, like when they're playing.
Yeah, because they're not exactly the tallest in the world. Maybe it's a trick question. Maybe they're not even Spanish.
Well, they have to be. If they win the Euros, then the World Cup, then the Euros. I got that part.
It's obvious who it is, man.
Merlin the Magician.
It was his nickname.
It's obvious.
It's not obvious though, because I don't know it.
Think about it. Matter Merlin Matter.
Does that make sense?
The M's.
But that's why I thought it was Matter.
Well, go look it in then.
But you know it's not Matter.
I could be completely wrong here, by the way.
Yeah,
I could be
fucking
completely
hope
wrong.
So.
Do you want me to read any of it out again?
Yeah, please. So
The
he's
whole
got
thing, or?
he's got 33 goals.
So No, he's got 35 internationally.
35 goals for Spain.
That is a lot of goals, actually.
That's what I mean. 35 goals for Spain. I thought Iniesta when he originally said it, but then he said...
But he's also their second highest in assists.
But then he said all the Premier League stuff.
Yeah.
He's got over 100 appearances.
He's one of the few to have 100 caps for Spain.
Well, you didn't actually tell us it was Spain, but we all wrote that.
They're the only team. They're the only team that won the Euros, World Cup Euros.
That is mental, by the way. But at the same time, it's obvious who it is. I just didn't think he had that goal tally and over 100 appearances.
I'm going to say Cesc then.
I bet you're going to be right now. David Silva.
It is David Silva.
You idiot! You suck! You have no ball knowledge. I am the superior one.
I didn't even think of him.
Obvious. Think how many trophies he won, man.
I thought it'd be the Premier League titles that would have given it away.
You know what? He didn't even come into my brain.
It's because you just don't know ball.
That's actually so stupid.
3 out of 5, 0 out of 5. If that doesn't give a big middle finger to the haters.
Merlin the Magician.
Yeah, that's obviously his nickname.
You know what? I don't know.
Merlin Matter, man.
For some reason, my brain just went to Chelsea rather than Man City.
And that's why...
Did Fabregas win 4 Premier League titles?
No.
I think he did.
Don't think so.
No.
Look, I might be with Cesc Fabregas next week.
Has Mata? I don't know if he has either.
I might be with Cesc Fabregas next week.
Mata was a better shout, wasn't it?
Might be with Cesc Fabregas next week.
Say it again?
I might be with Cesc Fabregas next week.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
I'm going to Nice, Monaco, and Marseille with Ligue 1
nice.
to see PSG versus Monaco and Marseille versus I think Lyon. I'm not really sure. It's like 2 big games, but yeah, going to the training grounds.
With who?
Ligue 1
Why?
with BT Ligue 1.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, what, just
Ligue
League and like,
I could do a bit.
I
could do a bit pitch side there. Here I am.
After you rinsing their whole league and Messi being...
Shut up. What are you talking about? Shut up.
Well,
I love Liga.
Oh, yeah, true.
I love Messi.
Oh,
No, I love Neymar and Mbappe.
Yeah.
And Cesc. I love Cesc.
Just going back to Mata, he's never won the league.
Is he not?
No.
What a fraud.
Oh, man.
Absolute fraud.
I thought he'd have done it with Chelsea.
No, he's won the Europa League. He's won a few Community Shields and FA Cups, but he's won the Champions League. Won Club World Cup, but never won the league.
Just like Gerrard.
I'm going to piss myself.
Right, shall we do some predictions then?
Yeah, otherwise I will weigh myself. Fixtures. Now, obviously, we are currently recording at the time of halfway through the game week, but...
What? You mean it's halfway through the game week as we're recording?
Yes, that was quite a cool shot. Right, anyways, we're talking about game week 29 now. Brighton. All right. Brighton.
Stop farting!
I can't help it! I'm on the protein again!
What does that mean?
You know when you go on to protein after not being on protein? Being on protein.
That's what I
started
mean.
doing protein shakes, whatever.
Oh, shakes, right.
Right, Brighton are at home to Liverpool. 2-0 Liverpool.
Do you know what? I was actually going to say not that. 4-0 Liverpool.
You're going 4. Yeah. I'm going 2.
If Burnley can beat them 3-0 at the Amex. Should we just go 6?
Got him. All right, Brentford versus Burnley.
What a game. 2-1 Brentford.
2-1 who?
Brentford.
I'm going Brentford win. Man United are at home to Spurs.
3-1 Spurs.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to go 2-1 Spurs.
United in free fall, mate.
They are. You're 2-1 Spurs.
And they'll be concentrating on the Atletico Madrid fixture.
Very true. 2-1 Spurs for me.
Really? And you just said the same score pretty
Chelsea,
much.
Chelsea at home to Newcastle.
3-0
Newcastle.
1-0 Chelsea.
Oh.
Really? You're going to go Newcastle?
No. I'm going to go
0-0 or 0-0?
I'm going to go 2-0 Chelsea.
Oh.
Did you say 1-0?
To Chelsea?
Yeah.
I'm going 2-0 Chelsea.
Si, senor, as David Silva would say.
I do hope Newcastle score, though, because I don't have any Chelsea defence. Everton are
No,
at home...
but by that point you can bring them in.
No, I can't.
Why?
I've already made my transfers.
You can make more.
I'm not taking a -8. I took a -8 last week.
How did
I'm
that
going
work?
free falling down the table. Yeah, -8 and...
I took a -8 and brought Reece James in.
Everton are at home to Wolves.
Oh, what game? 0-0.
I'm going to go 2-1
No, do you know what?
2-1 Wolves.
This could either be 0-0 or it could be like 4-3.
2-1 Wolves for me. You're going Everton win?
Yeah.
Did he say poor Frank, man? Fat Frank was turning on Twitter at the weekend.
Don't say that. He's got 177 goals in the Premier League.
I know, but he gets so much hate. He's such a lovely guy. Do
you see after like the 4th Spurs goal went in and he was like this?
He was just like, I wish I was out on the pitch.
Did you not see it? Oh, I'm gonna get after we've finished wrapping up here. I'm gonna show you the photo because the goal's gone in. And bearing in mind it's like a minute into the second half, so obviously his team talk's done fuck all, and he's gone. So funny.
I love him though. Come on the pod, Frank. Don't literally come on the pod. Just come on to the podcast.
It's just unnecessary, isn't it?
Leeds are at home to Norwich. Okay, now
3-0 Leeds.
Really?
Yeah, at Ellen Road, they're pretty good.
I'm gonna go
better than.
I'm gonna go 3-1.
Jesse Marsh.
Yeah, 3-1 Leeds. Yeah, 3-1 Leeds. Southampton versus Watford.
Okay. 2-0 Sutton United.
Same. 2-0 Sutton.
Oh, you little rat.
West Ham at home to Villa.
Villa 2-1.
1-1 draw.
No Jared Bowen.
Guess who's going to score? My boy Declan Rice.
Oh, for goodness sake.
And Danny Ings. Arsenal are at home to Leicester. 2-1 Arsenal.
1-1. Actually, either 1-1 or 1-0. I'll go 1-0 Arsenal. I think it'll only be like 2 goals. Why are you doing that?
I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal. Palace are at home to Man City.
2-1 Palace.
It's going to come true now, isn't it? Just like the Ben Mee header. Right, I'm going to go 3-1 Man City.
Well, what was the last score that?
I don't know.
Palace.
I don't care.
Man City was.
Every game is different.
Well, what was the last score that?
I don't know.
Palace won 2-0.
Okay, cool. I'm going 3-1 City. Brighton are at home to Spurs.
Double game week. The first of. 2-0 Spurs.
Poor Brighton. They're getting a dick in this week, aren't they? I'm going to go 2-0 Spurs.
The loss of Dan Burn, mate. It's the Dan Burn tax.
It is. I know. 2-0 Spurs for me. Arsenal at home to Liverpool. I'm actually going to go 2-1 Arsenal again.
That's fair. I'll be as positive as I can and say it's going to be 2-2.
Okay, that's a good result.
Yeah,
we'll take that.
And then that's pretty much City's title. Although actually, if Palace beat City, then it's not, is it?
There you go. Everton are at home to Newcastle United.
What? I don't think that. What does that mean?
Everton at home to Newcastle United. Newcastle away win 1-0.
Ooh, spicy. Yeah, I think Newcastle win that game as well. 4-1. I don't know why you're laughing, mate.
No, I'm not. Right, on that bombshell, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Remember, if you want to donate to Reeves' Mind, head over to his Instagram.
No, donate to Mind Charity.
Yes.
Not donate to my mind.
Also, we have another charity link linked in the description down below, or you can text RUN5 to 70766 to donate £5, RUN10 to 7066 for £10, and RUN20 to 7066 for £20. It's good that I remembered that. That's pretty good knowledge. Anyways, from your boys.
We'll see you next week with
Also, did anyone notice the new Nike ball from Nike? Thank you very much, Nike.
No, not Nike.
Nike. Anyways, Night from Nike and us. Rate us 5 stars on Spotify. Rate us 5 stars on Spotify.
Rate us 5 stars on Uber Eats.
Subscribe
Spotify.
to the channel because we're very close to hitting 50,000 subscribers. We should have said that
Yeah,
at the
that's
beginning.
true, actually. Yeah. Can we
So
move that
close.
to the near the front?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We're about
Subscribe
300 subscribers.
on all platforms, including TikTok, on the road to 100k there as well.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see you all next week with a guest.
Did you think I looked like that guy, the guy that walks in, like bowling it in the boxing event? Do you remember that clip? He was like walking in like this. Do you remember that from ages ago, that meme that went viral? And it's like,
Oh, with the glasses. And he goes,
it's me.
well, yeah.
Anyways, bye.
We're going to cut that way earlier.
Okay.
Or just keep going. We're talking now. This is the podcast.
Cut it now on this bottle flip. Ready? No, cut it now on the bottle flip. Ready? Cut it now on the bottle flip. Ready? Cut it now on the bottle flip. Oh! Oh, I killed it.
Fuck.
Anyways, fucking end.